You know, I love so many books, but I think there's only one I've talked about, and that was Braiding Sweetgrass by Robin Kimmerer. And after reading it and telling so many people to read it, and hearing from so many people telling me to read it, I picked up her first book, Gathering Moss. And then where I'm living, of course, with Stumpy here, I don't go outside much. But Susan brought me in some moss, put it on some dark soil, and we've been watering it. And I wish you could see. I don't know if Derek can bring the camera here, but we both have been watching this moss, and you can see the green. It's so close to the soil. It's as if, for most people, they like to maybe walk barefoot on it, but they might not ever really get down with a magnifying glass. And Susan and I both have, because there are two growths in this moss in addition to the growths, and one is a single line of very close to the green, and then on top of it are some little round things, don't even know what they are. And then there's this whole line of stalks, no bigger, or maybe not as big as a hair on your head, and at the top of the stalk is a bent thing. And I need a book on mosses, a science book, to know what it is. And it was really Robin Kimmerer and her love of botanical nature that made me get this book on moss. And Susan and I have been loving it as well. And if you're going to get close to moss, you have to get down on the ground, because except for these tiny things sticking up, it doesn't go above the ground. Ah, boy. Nature. It is infinite. No matter what part of nature you love, it's bigger than your lifetime can explore. And I'm so glad that Robin has caught us up into looking really close at moss. So, the next time you're near moss, fall down on the ground, put your face right on it, and see if you can see the tiny little wiggly things that are on it. Because if you stand up here, you can't see it. You have to go down to it and then look closely, and you'll see a world. Thank you, nature.